everyone, welcome back to a new video. So I've got my flexi hand ready to do a new set. I'm going to be using this excuse me, multicolored gravel from Born Pretty. I'll leave their website and a discount code in the bottom of the screen there. It'll also be in the description box. I have got some beautiful colours from Bling Line. I've got Tiff, Nikita, Rosanna, Freya, and the last one is Evelyn. So these colours are supposed to kind of almost mimic the colours in the gravel. That's why I wanted to use them. And then I'll be using the Cool One Step Gel in clear and the soft white gel. I'm also using the Cover Warm Pink, but I'll show you that in a minute. So go ahead and prep your nails. You'll also want to apply some Super Bond before you go in with your first coat of this clear. But because I'm not doing this on a client or anything, this is just on my flexi hand, I'm just going to go straight in with the design. So I'm going to apply a thin coat of the clear One Step Gel. I must be watching something because I felt like I was a little bit distracted doing this. I've been watching a lot of Netflix though. So I've not cured this. Into the clear gel, I'm applying some soft white just randomly, and I'm kind of spreading it out a little bit. I don't want it all sort of concentrated in one place, so almost like we're trying to do a marble, but we're not. And then over the top of that, again, this is all still uncured, I'm applying small little dabs of each of the different colours in different areas of the nail. So I've gone in with Rosanna. This Tiff is really pigmented and I used a little bit too much, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to sort of spread it out. See, look, I've stopped to watch something. I shouldn't do nails and watch Netflix at the same time. And then I'm going in with Freya, which is the goldy colour. And this has got a bit of like a metallic shimmer to it, so it's quite nice, I find, in the mix of colours. And then this one is Evelyn. And then I'm going to go in with Nikita, which is that purpley colour. And I'm just kind of almost mushing them together, but not really intentionally meaning to, you know, it's almost like it's just like a hot mess. But a kind of nice hot mess, you know. So once I'm happy with how it looks, I'm going to place that in the lamp to cure. I actually really liked how it turned out, and there is clear gaps in it as well, which I'm quite happy with. I like that there's some see-through parts too. This is the Cover Warm Pink. So for this nail, we're going to put the gravel on this nail, but we're not going to encapsulate it because it's gravel, it's metal. I think they're metal. I didn't really want to encapsulate them because I didn't feel like they were thin enough to encapsulate without making the nail look quite chunky. So I thought I would sprinkle them on the top. Don't worry that this nail is messy. We're going to apply the gravel where the two colours meet. So I wanted the Cover Pink on just to cover the nail bed, and then obviously the soft white is to create the nail bed, not the nail bed, the free edge. So yeah, don't worry if it looks messy, because that centre where the colours meet is going to be covered anyway. I'm going to do a plain pinky nail using the Cover Warm Pink. This is a high viscosity gel, so it's not self-leveling. So this one, you actually have to move it where you want it, whereas the self-leveling ones, you kind of place them and then they will, obviously as the name implies, they sort of self-level. So yeah, so this one I'm just sort of faffing around with it, and then I pop it in the lamp to cure. You can't see what I'm doing, which is a little bit annoying. I do have a little bit more of a faff with it before I pop it in the lamp. The glitter I'm using is called Champagne Party. It's from Nail Sugar. You can get 10% off at Nail Sugar using my code NATMUG10. This one's gorgeous. It's got some little gold circles in it, so it literally looks like champagne bubbles. I'm going to apply a thin layer of the Cool One Step Gel in clear. I'm not going to cure this yet. Make sure the nail is evenly covered, and then I'm going to sprinkle on the glitter. There aren't that many bubbles in it or circles in it, so you might not actually see any on the nail. I think I got one in at the cuticle area there, but it's holographic anyway, so I mean it's a stunner anyway. Pop that in the lamp to cure. Then I'm going to encapsulate this, so I'm going to go over with a thin coat of the Cool One Step Gel. And then once I've done that, make sure you don't have any glitter in your brush before you place it back in your pot of gel to pick up this bigger bead. I like to take the fingers off my flexi hand when I come to encapsulate the nails. I just find it a lot easier to have the nails closer to my face. I don't know what it is, I just prefer it that way. God knows what I'd be like if I actually had clients. I'd be like, I don't know, it would be a nightmare for me. So I use backwards and forwards motion there. I don't know, I can't think what you call it. Make sure your side walls are covered as well. And then again, I'm going to hold it upside down and just wiggle the gel where I want it, and then cure it in the lamp. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So again, don't worry that where the two colours meet, it looks a right mess, because you're not going to see that. So again, I'm going to pillow the gel up to the cuticle area, and then I'm holding the nail down, and then I'm bringing the gel with me. I'm going to put another bead on because there wasn't enough on that nail. So I'm going to start up the top here a bit more again and work my way down. And then you want to make sure you get your side walls and everything as well. And then I'll hold the nail upside down and let the gel flow to where I want it. And I use the brush to help me. And then what I'm going to do is, these can have tacky layer, so before you come to file them, you're going to need to wipe off the tacky layer. Okay, and then you can start to file your nails. I'm not going to show you me doing the whole thing. I just like to start the filing process so that you know that it means that I'm filing. Yeah, I usually pull the nail out because I don't use the flexi hand as it's sort of meant to be used. You're supposed to put a nail tip on another nail tip or sculpt, whereas I just shove my stiletto tips in. So when I file, I have to take the nail out because the nail isn't secure in there properly. But if I use the hand properly, the nails would be secure in there. So don't think it's a flaw with the flexi hand. It's not at all. It's me not using it properly. So I'm putting Crystal Totalist gem glue on the center of this nail, and then I'm going to sprinkle the multicolored gravel there onto the actual gem glue. And then I'm just going to push make sure that the gravel, the little bits, are actually in that gem glue. I don't know if these, I think they look really nice, don't get me wrong, but they're almost like that nail could be now a lethal weapon. So be careful with it. Right, the mixes, there's two mixes I've got here. I think these are the Preciosa sherbet mixes. They might be the Swarovskis, I can't remember. I didn't write them on the bottom of my pot, which is annoying. I've started writing whether they're Swarovskis or Preciosa on the bottom of my pots, because I think sherbet mix is available in both Preciosa and Swarovski. But to be honest, the Preciosa crystals are almost, they're personally, I can't tell a lot. I can't really tell much difference between them. So yeah, you can tell a difference between the Zodiac ones and the Preciosa and the Swarovski, but there is quite a price difference between Zodiac and the other two types of crystals as well. That said, the Zodiac ones are still nice. I really like their shapes that they've got. Crystal Parade have got Zodiac shapes at a really reasonable price, but personally I prefer to go with the Preciosa or the Swarovski because I've decided I'm a little bit of a crystal snob now. Hey ho! So these crystals are from the sherbet mix, as I said. I just wanted to use the different colours to kind of mix in with the, you know, the rest of the design. These are antique gold caviar beads from the Crystal Parade. Oh yeah, if you want to get 5% off the Crystal Parade website, you can do so using my code NatMug5. That's where all the things that I'm using here, the crystals and the caviar beads, are from the Crystal Parade. There's also a Facebook group if you want to join that. I'm placing caviar beads between the stones, so where there is maybe a little bit of gem glue popping out from the stone, I'm going to place the caviar beads in that now, because if I cure it and then I put more glue on and then place the caviar beads, it's just going to make it stick out a bit. So if I've got a little bit of seepage or leakage, I'm going to use that to my advantage. But when I'm happy, I'm going to pop that in the lamp. I'm just going to finish off this now by placing some more caviar beads, and that is it done. I thought it looked kind of nice. So there we go. I'm now going to top coat. So we're going to make sure that we don't cover the crystals. I've decided I don't like doing crystal placements on shiny nails like this, because I will put them on and then I will top coat. I've decided that from now on, I think, other than one set that I've done, I'm going to apply in future I'm going to apply crystals to matte nails, because I just think they look a lot, what's the word, they just look a lot sharper. I don't like the top coat butted up to the crystals. Actually, the same thing with this. I don't know that I like the top coat butted up to this, but I thought I would just gently go over the edges of the gravel, because they can be quite sharp and rough, and I thought I'm not going to top coat over the gravel, but up to it. I just thought it would perhaps lessen the, what's the word, the roughness. Look at that glitter as well. Oh my god. I do have discount codes for Nail Sugar and the little nail shop where I get Bling Line and the Crystal Parade. All the websites and the discount codes are going to be in the description box below, so don't miss out. This is the finished set. I really like the pinky with the crystals on, and I don't know. I actually, it's a weird, I think it's a weird set, but I really like it all for some reason. I don't know what it is. Let me know if you like this set in the comments below. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. I'm just going to show a close-up of this nail, because I really liked it. There it is. Ooh. Yes, love it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you beautiful lot tomorrow with another video. Have an amazing Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Bye, love you.